Well, hello, dudes and dudettes. Give me just a second, as per usual, to get everything set up. Get my phone on vibrate, so I'm not going to be unprofessional today. I did get a notification. That's cool, right as I was looking at it. Oh, shit. Bring down the media volume before I start hearing my own voice. I never want to hear my own voice. What's up, Fun Bun? You got here quick. Flip over. You are indeed first, man. Congratulations. So today, we have a pretty hard decision to make, and I think I'll explain more in just about a second, because it's going to take a few moments for people to get here. But we have a pretty hard decision to make. We have to either create a new career mode, or continue with the one we have in the full acknowledgement. Wow, it looks like there's weird heat waves going on the screen. It's glitching a bit. But we're going to have to continue with the one we're going on right now, with the full knowledge that it may take 100 to 150 episodes for us to even get out of the solar system. So, we have to choose either to create a new career mode today, or to continue on our very, very long path that we have started. We shall see. Give me just a moment and I'll explain more. I'm going to start this stream as per usual. Good job starting that sentence off wrong. I'm going to start this stream correctly like I normally do. I don't have water in my bong. That's weird. Hold on a sec. Start the stream normally. There we go. With a bowl of weed after I can fill up my bong. I just cleaned out my bong because it was getting kind of grody. And unfortunately, I forgot to put water back in it. So I have to fill that up on stream. A little awkward. But that's okay, gives us a little bit more time for people to file on in. Give me a moment and time to smoke a bowl. Nice. Alright. So let's continue here. At the end of last stream in Kerbal Space Program, we had decided to try something out on the modded test box. We decided to see how much delta V it actually takes to orbit Earth. And we figured out that it takes over 8,000 kilometers per second. Which is a little, or not kilometers per second, 8,000 meters per second. Wow, 8,000 kilometers, a little bit higher on the scale there. 8,000 meters per second in order to orbit, and about a $500,000 rocket. Our rockets have been about 40 to 100 grand so far, and we have spent probably 20 plus hours in this game. So I'm honestly not certain what we should do. So let me go back and show you this, just to give you a comparison. Hello, Buckwild. So, we're going to start off the stream with a little decision, and I kind of want your guys' input to see what you think I should do. I'm personally leaning towards a new career mode, but we shall see. Last time we were messing around, we decided to make a rocket that almost got to orbit. This thing got about halfway to orbit, and it cost... Let me show you here. Falcon 9 knockoff. It cost $415,000, and this thing is almost bigger than our vehicle assembly building. And all it gets to space is this thing. You see the problem? I don't know if we can go real life because Kerbal kind of breaks. But, yeah, we shall see. This is a $415,000 rocket. My thought is if we continue with the mods we currently have, we could possibly just create a new career, create a new career, and then bump up the money we make by like 300%, and then we just have stupid large rockets every single time we launch. But I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Theoretically, if we can continue through the first, like, 20 to 50% of the career mode, we'll be able to start unlocking near future stuff, and that stuff will be able to get us out of orbit. But that requires a lot of money. So here's Here's the question. I keep repeating this, but in multiple different ways. Should we create a new career mode that gives us a lot more money for every successful flight, or should we continue with the one we currently have set up that will take hundreds and hundreds of hours for us to get out of the solar system? It's up to you guys. I looked into having the sides of the mod, and unfortunately, if you install half-size or quarter-size real solar system, it takes out the Constellations mod, which is what gives us the extra stars. So we're kind of stuck. It's either create a new career that has a stupid amount of money that we get back, or continue with the one we have. And I feel like continuing with the one we have would be a bad idea. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me go to start game. I'm gonna set up as if I was creating a new career. I'm gonna set it up and see how difficult this would be. Oh my god, my light is flickering again and I forgot to change it. Oh, okay. Difficulty moderate. Funds rewards, crank that up to like 350. New career, new. Okay, I got 2 votes for new. Buckwild's the only one who's not here, and I have a feeling he would vote new too, but that's that or whatever I feel like, and I kind of feel like new. Let's set that up. We're gonna have 350%. So we're still gonna stick with this mod pack. We just get a stupid, you know what, I'm gonna bump it up to 400. We get a stupid amount of money back because every rocket we're gonna have to send into space is gonna be a $500,000 to $1 million rocket, which is gonna be interesting. I'm doing pretty damn good, Buckwild. How about yourself? Modded-new, and we'll see if this is worth it. Let's see, should we get a new, the Grand Tours flag? That'd be nice. Part testing, is there any good pictures? New career with money? Okay, cool. Thank you, Buckwild. I appreciate it. So this is pretty much a unanimous decision here. I'll take it. The cat flag. The Jeb. All hail King Jeb. We're going with the Jeb flag. Lots of monies. Yep. So theoretically, this is possible. Like, we can still do these careers. It's just going to be difficult. So on we begin to a brand new career mode. Let's see here. Escape the atmosphere. What? Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on here? Gather scientific data from Earth. That's easy. Launch our first vessel. That's easy. Max 2 of 2. Okay, then let's leave. KSP today, and you are indeed early. Welcome, weekend. I really need to find an ambient light mod or something to brighten everything up a bit. We have no science, so we have nothing else, so let's just start anew. I apologize, everybody, for... Yeah, you're good here, just fucking cold. I don't blame you there. But I apologize, everybody, for having to restart the career. I didn't realize that RSS was going to take so much money that putting it on moderate made it where we couldn't actually play it. Or let me rephrase that. To where it would take thousands of hours of gameplay for us to do anything productive. I would rather not have this turned into like a 2,000-hour gameplay series. We're going to start off fairly simple. Should we use an RT5 or a flea? Probably just a flea, because who cares? Grab that, grab some science. Obviously we want a parachute on here. Grab some science. We want 1 for the water, 1 for the ground, 1 for the air. So 3. And then anything else? We could put communication. Nope. Wings would be helpful. Like so. And bam. Ambient lighting is not in settings. I know because I'm on 1.2.2, but I mean, okay. I've done that 100 times, but I'll go in there and check again. Unite Untitled Spacecraft. What do we call this one? The first, I think we call the last one the first step. So let's say the first leap. Take off that and save. Launch. Oh, I needed to check my staging. My parachute and my rocket are going to go off at the same time. That's no bueno. And I need to get my joystick all set up. But I'm running on 1.2.2 where they did not have ambient lighting yet, which is kind of a bitch. Speaking of, we can't see diddly shit. Let me bring that. Hello, sun. Grab one of these, observe mystery goo. Keep. And I think we're good. We don't have to worry about anything, so SAS if possible. Oh, my check staging again. Damn it. 3, 2, 1, go! Go towards the coast, please. Thank you. Now keep pulling over, grab some more science. It's amazing. Hello, Supreme Waffle. Welcome to the stream where we have begun anew. We have a totally new career that we're starting today because we were gonna take way too fucking long to get into space with our other career, and rather than wasting everyone's time for like 12 more hours, I figure we could just start a new one. We might even be able to get orbit tonight, depending on how useful I am. Are we actually over water? Barely, but I'll take it. Speed's accelerating on up. But it's good, because I really didn't want to get rid of these mods. I love these mods so far, but it's so hard. It's so difficult. Try to release the chute in a moment. Probably now would be good. It'll just slow us down like a drogue chute. I'm pulling back to try to glide if possible. Ooh! There we go. And slow and steady. Accelerate time in our first successful flight. What do you know? Hello, Casper. Welcome to the stream. Sploosh. Got our first one. And now we'll grab a little bit more science. Like so. Grab this. Like so. And then recover. We're probably going to get like 100 grand from that or something. It's going to seem ridiculous at first, but it isn't. 18 science. We have 500 grand. There's no way I just got 500 grand off that, but okay. Mission control. At least money is not going to be a problem for us. Let's upgrade this because we have more than enough money to do it. Part testing. There are 9 peeps watching? Well, hello, 9 peeps. In flight over Earth. I don't know if we want to... Wow, 100 grand completion. Wow, well, money's not going to be a problem. That's good. Means we can build stupid large rockets. We can upgrade everything. We shouldn't have a problem. It's just going to be a matter of, am I intelligent enough to actually get the things we want? That feels like we'd want... I'll get this. I'll get the stack decoupler. And that's an easy one. It's just haul, but at a certain speed. I'll take that, and I'll also take this. So yesterday you were working on a pretty simple program, and you were getting a logic error where only half the things you wanted to happen were happening. You spent 30 minutes trying to figure out a very simple statement, fixed it in the end, and you were pissed at yourself. I know the feeling, man. Yep, it's the worst, especially when you get into array lists. Since you're getting into array lists and... not redundance, good job. God damn it, recursive stuff, it's going to be amazing because recursive programs, you just have one thing wrong and it blows everything out of proportion. You're like, what just happened? How am I getting 1,000 errors? And you realize that it's like one not sign where it shouldn't be. It's some ridiculousness. Escape the atmosphere. Sure, let's try to do that next too. We have money galore, and not that much science. So let's leave, go to research and development. Can we buy some stuff? Cool. We have 19 more science, which actually is enough to get more. Survivability would be nice. That gives us heat shields. I think heat shields are important, so let's grab that first. What's up, Fabian? Welcome back, man. Into the vehicle assembly building we go. So, what should we try to make this time? It'd be cool to get as many of these as possible, but I don't think we're going to escape the atmosphere on top of everything else. We could always try it. Fuck it. Let's try it. You right there. I don't have a science thingy yet, do I? No. Close, but no. So let me take some thermometer stuff. Let's say one there. One there. One of these things right there. One of these things right here. Because I'll take one at ground level and take one at higher up in the atmosphere. Then here's two of these thingamajigs like so. Oh, I might actually need more thermometers than that, because if I splash down, I could get even more science. I'm not certain. I think we're good for the moment. We can always get science later. Let's toss a parachute on here, and we'll just work from the top down. With that, we need a heat shield. The amazingness that is, if we happen to escape the atmosphere, why not? Because we're going to come straight the fuck back down. There goes my demonetization. There goes my monetization. Oh, speaking of monetization, holy crap. Last night, the stream was insane. We had almost 400 views on that 6-hour stream last night from Zelda. That I was not expecting. The last Zelda stream had 50 views. So I'm definitely going to continue streaming Zelda. That's cool. But I also got demonetized because, you know, Nintendo. Stack decoupler. What is the highest altitude thing we actually have to test? We have to haul the swivel engine to 76,000. We have to haul the stack decoupler to 98,000. To 100. Ooh. Oh, but the speed is easy. That's no problem. Alrighty. So we're gonna have the swivel on. It'll probably be a swivel, hammer, swivel engine. See if we can do that. Let's toss a fuel tank. Oh, crap. We don't have large fuel tanks yet. We're gonna have to upgrade our vehicle assembly building because there's no way we're gonna be able to do this. Sure, I'll just put 2 of them. It doesn't have to be that big. What's my goal today? I just started a new career, Fabian, because the RSS mod is so insanely large. I don't have the half size or the quarter size. It's so insanely large that I wasn't making enough money or science for us to progress fast enough. We would have eventually got the stream to go somewhere, but it would have taken hundreds, if not thousands of hours. So we started a new career that insanely boosted money, and money only. We still get the same amount of science, so we're not able to like quickly progress through anything like that, but we're not going to be stuck with vehicle assembly building upgrades or the fact that we can't afford a $500,000 rocket to get out of orbit, things like that. We're not going to have problems. We should be good. We will see. Considering I have $500,000 already, we should be good on money. The only issue is going to be science, which is perfect. That's fine. That's almost like a real game where we have to naturally progress with science. And then, you know, the fact that Earth is Earth and it's massive, so it takes like 8,500 meters per second to get into orbit at under 200,000 meters. So what was like? Oh, engine, swivel or ooh. But we need it. Damn it. But we have to haul the swivel in there. Damn it. Okay, we'll put the swivel on first. Toss this here. Nintendo, you fucks. Yep. Immediately. Nintendo does not like people in general. I don't have radial decouplers yet, do I? I do not. So we have to go with just a really tall rocket. Where's the hammer booster? There it is. Toss that on like so. To make it semi-controllable, it'd be nice to have it down. Then I also want to put some fins on it. Like so. Now, I don't have controllable fins either. Oh, this is going to be fun. Now let's get a big one. Ooh, I could do that. I think that might be a good idea, because we're going to have a lot of weight on top. Talking to myself a lot, but it's okay. We're going to see if this rocket will actually take off, and if my talking to myself is worthwhile. Alt, tab, Alt, tab, sure. So much weight for fuel. Let's fill those. Oh, I should have filled them with fuel first. Damn it. Put a swivel engine on. Do I have to swivel on the ground too? No. I don't know where I got that idea. Do I have a better engine that I could put on the ground? I could put hammer boosters, but I don't really want to. I'm thinking, and it's a terrible idea for a stoner to do that. Grab 2 of these, toss them like so. I know I'm overweight. We have money to fix that problem. And do something like that. And do something like, not flee, that. And something like that. I know it's stupid. I know it's stupid. Don't worry about it. Should I do something that... Nah, I like the liquid fuel better because I'll have more control. We might be able to get the Mark 16 parachute flight as we go up rather than we come down. We gum down. Good job. Grab some more liquid fuel tanks. I'm sorry, the chat is scrolling like crazy. I'm not paying attention. Now that you talked about Nintendo, what happened to the Switch? There was an enormous amount of hype and it died down suddenly. Oh, it's still there, just people don't... Yeah. Did I see my comment before the last few? The one about the program? Yes, I responded and talked about it. Unless, maybe I was something else. You're watching this vid and doing homework at the same time? Well, cool. I hope I don't distract you too much. There's 2. We'll probably just go for 3, a normal engine, and then I'll toss something like the Rockomaxes on the side, or... That's a terrible idea. How big is this thing? Such a bitch. Okay, so let's go swivel engine. Let's go 4 Rockomaxes. These things are going to become pointless after a little bit. We'll bring these guys, that's redonkulous. I was thinking I could increase their size a bit. That doesn't seem too bad. And do like a thrust of maybe 35%. Hopefully that doesn't break this thing. Okay, let's see. What are we over on parts? Wow, we're not even over on the mass limit. That's not bad. I'll take it. So we have these 4 go off. Then we have that one go off. And then decouple. Then we have the hammer booster. And then we decouple. And then we want to hold on to it until we want to decouple. But then we have this thing that we can kick on. Do we have to have it activate the swivel engine? Nope, it's just haul it up there at that speed. Okay. Well... We'll see if this thing's going to be a total hunk of crap. That's what we're going to call it. The hunk o crap. Oh. Save, and we're going to have to upgrade. Any news on SpaceX? When are they going to launch the Big Daddy? Who knows, man? There are rumors circulating all over the place, but I have a feeling because of this Zuma of possible conundrum, possible fictitious misleading stories possible. I have no idea. It seems like there was a little bit of silence that came from SpaceX until today, where they had a recovery of their Dragon resupply vessel from the International Space Station. That landed earlier today. I saw the tweets about it. So we are upgraded again. Fully upgraded. In fact, I upgraded both of them, which took a lot of money, but that's fine. We have the money. We are already at the same place that we were in the other stream. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see if this thing gets off the ground. The Hunko Crapo. Launch! This coming Wednesday, you're going to your old middle school with your teacher and another student to talk with the entire school about computer science. Oh, that is cool, Fun Bun. Apparently we have a slinky. I don't know how that works, but that's cool. Is it calming down, or is it gonna the Kraken? Revert flight to launch. That was interesting. Theoretically, it should have settled down. That's why I was waiting. T, go! It doesn't even have enough thrust. With two of them, there's not enough thrust. That's some pretty funny shit. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. I'll upgrade the thrust a little bit. What happened to Zuma? Who knows? Who freaking knows? It's classified. According to SpaceX, everything worked perfectly. According to the conspiracy theories is a great way of putting it. According to the not government, but Washington Post and somebody else, the New York Journal or something, they think that it's destroyed, and they're claiming that a billion-dollar satellite's destroyed, so they're trying to figure out where the hell it is and who to hold accountable. And no one will answer questions. The government says, look at SpaceX, and SpaceX is saying it worked perfectly, so who knows what happened. Wow, the Kraken does not like this craft. Alright, revert flight, or vehicle assembly. Let's upgrade the thrust even more. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's upgrade the thrust even more. It's fine if these things run out quick. I just need to see if it can work. You know, this is the best way that you could ever test rockets. You just chunk a 14-ton rocket out on the launch pad, see if it explodes or not, and if it doesn't, you light the fuse. Okay, I just think it doesn't like revert to vehicle assembly. I just don't think it likes those engines where they are. So let's take those engines off. It does not like that they're intersected on there. It just, the moment they take any form of force, they freak the fuck out. Wait, we have girders, don't we? We do. I wonder if we could have girdered them on. This is a terrible idea. Who cares? Yeah, just make it dumb. There we go. Does this work? It shouldn't, but it's gonna make me giggle again, so let's try it again. If nothing else, we're seeing explosions, right? I should be waiting for the explosions, but... Would a particle physicist be useful in getting our ass to Mars, or should you major in something else? Yes. Future... Wow, that's actually a lot more stable. Future propulsion technologies, I can almost guarantee are going to run off of particle physics. So, absolutely. Still not enough thrust. Okay, so maybe I need... It just tips over slow. Let's watch it explode, right? Oh, wow, it still didn't like that thing. It started wiggling like crazy. Let's vehicle assembly. And very true. Most physicists and scientists are working at SpaceX. The only thing you're not going to find there at the moment are like biologists and stuff like that. And that, if for NASA, they are working for them. For SpaceX, I don't think so right now because they're not necessarily into the exploration thing yet. They're just trying to get set up, if that makes sense. Let's take these off. Is there anything I could do to have some fun with this that's not going to blow it up? Because it really doesn't like those engines. Maybe put like a few of these on instead. It's still just as bad of an idea, but it's maybe they won't blow up. You know what? I'm just gonna put all of them full thrust like that. Save. I say that. And immediately I want to take some thrust out. Launch. What happened to Link? You mean Zelda? The game Zelda? I'll be playing Zelda probably tomorrow or the next day. Throttle up, and please get off the ground this time. Oh my god! Well, it got off the ground. That was a little bit too much thrust. It really doesn't like without radial decouplers, so let's just take those off and see if we can even get it off the ground with our swivel engine. Because we just have to haul this thing into the air. We don't necessarily have to have it running as, like, activator, right? Yeah, it's all haul mission, so we should be fine. Let's see if we can even get this thing off the ground with this. Terrible idea. We're about to slam down, like, a 12-ton, 10-ton rocket on, the swivel nozzle. It's just gonna work perfectly. I'm glad we have springs built in. Nope, even with full thrust, we have... Oh, it's not set up yet. Oops. That would have been helpful too. Vehicle assembly. Whoa, wait, what? I am so far behind. What's the point of Mars? It sucks. I feel like you aren't a very space person. Like, Mars is quite worth it. So is the moon. The moon has a lot of materials on it that we could go grab. But, I mean, or just, better yet, use as a stepping point for sending vehicles off to Mars or anything else. But yeah, we need to go into space. We need to start having space colonies out there. I mean, what the hell? If anything happens to this planet, our entire species is just gone. That's kind of fucked up. Let's start adding ethanol, ethanol, ethanol. I could have just put like a massive hammer booster on this thing. It would have worked exactly the same way. And it helps to get the thing off the ground when you actually have weight in it. Save, and that's probably where the bounciness comes from. Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Well, everyone ready for more explosions? Imagine if we found a subatomic life on another planet. Subatomic? I don't know if you could have life at subatomic levels, but hey, we actually do have enough G-force to get off the ground. Maybe at like molecule level, but I don't know at subatomic, because at subatomic that would mean there'd have to be an entire structural basis for like atoms. Right now we don't have that. Like, we have theories for it, but we can't actually see into an atom yet. We still have good acceleration. My engine or my fuel is gone. The parachute thing is what I need the most. Oh, we're actually already going too fast for the parachute. Oops. Almost there. Oh, I have to test it, don't I? Damn it. So I do have to test that on the way down. Then let's activate. See if we can get the stack decoupler and the hammer at least. Yes, explosions! Well, if Earth became less habitable, it would be still more habitable than Mars or the Moon. That is a very ignorant statement, Sean. That has nothing to do with going to Mars or not. And generally speaking, the type of stuff I was talking about was not, oh no, it's climate change has made it slightly more uncomfortable over the past couple hundred years to live here. And that's, even that is an ignorant statement for me to have just said. It's more of, you know, like an asteroid comes down and destroys everyone, or Earth is the only of having an atmosphere. You know that almost all planets have some form of atmosphere, right? Like, the reason Mars has a trail is because you can see its atmosphere leaving it. Everything within the inner solar system has... Sean, you don't seem to be very educated on space. I have to admit, you might not want to be watching this and commenting. I can't tell if you're a troll or if you just need to go to school. Like, I'm an idiot. Like, I don't know shit about anything, and what you're saying is making me get baffled. You're lucky that a lot of the people in here are a good enough atmosphere. Okay. Oh my god. I can't tell if you're a troll or not. Buck Wild, somebody. If it gets too outlandish, can you help me out here? Hey, we got the swivel engine. We got that one. What about the hammer? Our speed was off, wasn't it? It was indeed. It doesn't look like we're gonna... Yeah, let's detach. Let's activate. Worst case scenario is I can use this to get our stack decoupler, right? We have the right... Of course we have the right speed. We just don't have enough altitude. Go, baby, go. I think I have... Thank you, Buckwild, Dual Watch. I think I have a new idea now. Rather than... Sean, maybe not... You're not ignorant. Maybe you're just lazy. Because it's not like we can get further out if we don't take the first few steps. And people that think like you are why we haven't gone back to the moon or have gone to Mars with people, is because you go, well, really, what's the point? Well, the point is we're advancing as a society and as a race. And thank you, Fun Bun. You thought the subatomic life thing was pretty funny, too. Did we get the stack decup? Oh, I should have tested it. I wasn't... No, we did. We hauled it into space. Good. I'm just getting so flabbergasted. Like... You've got to be a troll to come to a space stream and start saying this type of stuff, because it seems like you're an idiot. An idiot in the sense that you're arrogantly arguing for no reason. Like, that there's difference. My definition of stupidity is somebody whose ignorance is only bounded by their arrogance. Detach! Because we do want to stay up here and alive. I didn't realize we had already got to space. Grab this mystery goo. Thank you. Grab the science. Thank you. We're not... Okay, sure. Log temperature, that there is none. Log pressure data. There is none. And back down we go. According to some sites, Zuma burned up in the atmosphere and SpaceX is trying to cover it up. Fabian, you're deep in the conspiracy now. Hello, Yoni. Welcome to the stream. As we slowly descend back down. I think I'm going to smoke another bowl, because clearly I don't have enough patience to deal with trolls tonight. I'm not going to be as, intellectual, but when am I ever? So who cares? I'm just not going to have the patience. Alright, weed coming up. You feel that we will not be able to colonize the planets till we can get along on our own planet? Meaning, see, that's an interesting thing, Buckwile. That's a fun thing to talk about. It's because that's been speculated for a while. If we set up a colony on the moon before we could figure out peace on Earth, would there be a possible revolution to the point that the moon wouldn't want to have any form of governance coming from the Earth? If that makes sense. And then it goes even further. I've seen documentaries on this shit. Like, people have gone way deep into thinking about it, where they would think about how would war happen if it was the moon versus Earth. And I've seen it where the moon would definitely win because they technically just have to drop stuff towards us because it takes a lot less fuel, a lot less of any energy of any type to send things that are ballistic to Earth, but not as much to get it to the moon. So we would kind of be fucked. If they said we declare our independence, they'd be like, okay. Thank you, Stevio. No, man, that was fine. I was almost there myself. I couldn't tell if the guy was just stupid or if he was a troll or... Like, he clearly had some form of knowledge, but knowledge is not intelligence. What he was saying was stupid. So I was trying not to be weird. Hello, Toothpaste. Welcome to the stream. Fun Bun, he has a little bit more patience recently than I do. The other day, yeah, there's actually a couple of days now that what Fun Bun has said has been like, man, I give you props. Because I wouldn't have been that generous. I'm an asshole. And I admit it open-heartedly. Let's grab this stuff while we can. Extra science. Extra science. You're in free fall. How do you feel? Pretty good. Look, clouds. In your point about the moon, if they did attack Earth with nukes, they wouldn't destroy Earth, but then the moon would just go shooting off. And actually, what's crazy, Toothpaste, is they wouldn't even need nukes. Literally, they could just make solid bars of steel or anything that can re-enter, like dissipate enough heat as it re-enters, so that it becomes ballistic by the time it hits the ground. Any form of long cylindrical rod would work. And it's insane to think about, because they wouldn't need propulsion minus the fact of getting it out of the moon's gravity. But that's not hard at all. It's crazy to think about. I've seen those type of documentaries. They were going on like 10 years ago. Tungsten rod, yep, there you go. Well, that one thing with Toka loosened you up. All good, Fun Bun. I'm just glad that you have more patience than I do, man. I'm gonna smoke a bowl. Be right back. And we succeeded! We got 2 contracts. Not all of them, but we got 2 of them. That's not too shabby. Chirp to chirp. Holy crap, we got 70 science. Well, I think I did that right. Let's go to research and development. Have I ever seen Jebediah scared? Yes. I've seen him freaked out a few times, but it's only fleeting. He's too brave. Alright, let's see here. What can we do? We probably want the bigger rockets. There goes 20 science. We want... I thought that was supposed to be 40. No, the next one's 45. Okay, we probably want some wings. That's 18. And we have 30 left. That's our next objective right there. We only need about 10 to 15 science in order to unlock the electrical, and we need that for the science junior. Well, we're close. Let's leave facility. We have 672 grand again, so let's get some part testing or exploration. I can't orbit yet, so sure, I'll take those. Oh, I forgot to test the parachute. I could have possibly done it. Yeah, Fun Bun's a variable saint. I don't know if I'll go that far. You were looking at some parts of inheritance and polymorphism, and the other day, some of it looks confusing as shit. Abstract methods and the like are weird as fuck. Hell yeah, they are. Dude, whenever you start getting into abstract class systems, and then like where you make your own classes and then people make abstract versions of those classes, it gets so fucking confusing trying to read through the code, because you'll read a whole class file and it'll be like 5 lines long and all of the lines are nothing but gibberish and variables, and you're like, well, fuck. And that will happen over and over again. The best way to find it is by looking at Java's own source files, because you can look at them, and they are insanely back and forth. It's like spaghetti code galore. You never liked the early game of career mode because it's such slow progression? Yeah. Well, for this one, it's completely different, Toothpaste. I don't know if you know, but we're playing modded Kerbal Space Program. I have all of the mods in the description, and we have quite a few of them. Is that... Oh, that's the radial engines. Ooh, the radial decoupler. That's what I wanted. Thank you. And then... I think we're good there. I'll just hold off for a second. Did I buy these parts, by the way? Because I don't think I did. Oh, I did not. There goes 8 grand. There goes 4 grand. And I've already bought everything else. Leave. Back to the vehicle assembly building. Well, what's cool is we have so much money, we can also be able to, like, we can fuck around. We can make some insanely large space planes and stuff like that in the career mode and not have to worry about it. Alright, so this hunko crapo was good enough to get us some money. Should we try to reuse it to get some of these, or... Radial decoupler on escape trajectory out of Earth. That's gonna be interesting. I wonder... Well, unfortunately, Toothpaste, these mods make the early game a little bit more difficult rather than fun. The radial drogue mount chutes are going to be easy to do, so let's grab those first. Let's put them on. I think we're going to take this hunko crapo up again and see if we can get some science. If not, at least we can try to bring this down to 1. At least we can try to get some contracts. I can't think or talk at the same time. Well, think and talk at the same time. I can't do either. Alright. I think that's good. Let's see here. The radial decoupler I'm not going to do yet, but the parachutes I think I can do. So it's 7,000, 14,000, and 30... No, that's not right. 9,000 and 15,000. Okay, so I need to start at like 15,000 for the drogue chute. And then just let it do its thing. I don't want it... Oh, crap. We actually have to be going pretty quick. I don't want it to decelerate us too much. Fuck. We're gonna just do these first. I'm not gonna worry about the other guys. We're gonna just do the parachute missions first. By the way, you forgot to tell you that you want, you went to a Tesla store to test drive a Tesla and mod a SP100D. at ludicrous. Holy shit. Yup. That's gonna be my next car, is a Tesla P100D Model X. Because I want a Model X rather than a Model S. I don't need a Sportster. I just want a little SUV looking one. Do you have a goal of what you want to get done in this stream? I want to hopefully get some money and unlock stuff. Not really, but welcome to the stream. We basically just have to get these contracts. Right now, I just have to get to about 15,000 in altitude. Detach in a moment. In fact, I could probably angle out a little bit. Make sure this thing doesn't come straight back down onto the Space Center. Detach. Now, the drogue needs to be at 400 to 2... Aw, crap. They're almost at the exact same. Wow, we're gonna... Oops. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is let myself drop back down and use the swivel engine to adjust my speed as I come back down. I didn't realize... Let's see if I can angle this out. I did not realize that this thing was set up to limit its thrust. Wow, is it gonna burn for a long period of time. I'm like 5 times my speed needed. You love the whole Tesla story? He was an interesting man. Yes, Tesla was an interesting man, but I love how you changed the context there. People are gonna be like, wait, what? Tesla has nothing to do with Tesla. Yep, if it weren't for greed, we would indeed have free energy, but I don't know if I wanted the free energy that he had, because ionizing the atmosphere to allow electronic devices to run through it would have been a little crazy. Especially at the amount of power production that we have now. Oh my god, if we ionize the atmosphere to make everything run, I wouldn't want to live in my house. I have like 24,000 watts of power running to my servers. Fuck that shit. I don't want to have that stuff coursing through me. You ever been too close to a plasma coil or something? Feel the hair stand up on your arm? That's what it'd feel like with that amount of electricity in the air. That'd be some scary shit. Alright, I have to hold on to this booster because we need it to detach to settle our fuel, hopefully, if that works. My god, we are high up in the atmosphere. Time accelerate a little bit. Here's where we're gonna have a problem though, is I don't think I'm gonna be able to slow us down enough. We are gonna hit atmosphere. Oh, shit. We have like 35 seconds of falling until we reach the altitude we need to be. This thing's totally gonna flip over. With the pointed front end and the wings on the back. Just barest amount of fuel. Just try to keep it steady. I need to test all of this stuff at the right speed. Bring my speed down. Not too fast. This is gonna be sketchy. I need the speed and the altitude. Nope. I have no control. Release. Give me the right speed. Give me the right speed. Give me the right speed. Nope, I can't. Fuck! Almost, but I'm gonna be too high. Damn it! We need to be going 220. Shit! Alright, so how am I gonna do this? I need to have liquid fuel going all the way up, most likely. So let's revert this flight to a vehicle assembly. This is gonna be interesting, because you have to fall at a very slow speed, and the terminal velocity, even for this small thing, is faster than that speed. So You feel like I'm doing better on this career? I don't know about that, man. I feel like I'm actually doing a lot slower on this career. We've only been playing for about an hour, but I feel like I'm so far behind. Which is, I mean, obvious. We restarted. How should we do this? Maybe if I take... We don't need this hammer booster anymore. So if I take this off... and put this like so, and then put our wings on. Can I control my ascent? Well, I have swivel engine. I don't need swiveling wings as well. There we go. Save and launch. Let's see if we can get it with this. We don't need nearly as much thrust as that hammer booster gave us. That was ridiculous. That went from like 180 meters per second to 700 meters per second, and that's not what we needed at all. Let's get... Is that enough to get us off the ground? It isn't. That is, though. Let's just try not to burn through the fuel too fast. I think we're going to burn through it a little too fast, unfortunately. If we could get to the speed I need and just hold it. Now you gotta start somewhere. Very true, man. Very true. I need about 8,000. I'm gonna angle just a bit. Jeb, can you hold it over? More over than that, bro. Like, over there. Sure, that works. Our speed is almost high enough. 220. Ooh, it's actually too high. All bueno. Have to give it a few seconds and then cut. Yes! Got both of them. Let that thing just do its own. And down we come. I knew we could do it. We just had way too much fuel. Hell yeah. Woo! You're trying to reach orbit by tilting towards the 180 degree instead of the 90 degree mark? I fear nothing. I mean, you can do it. You can reach orbit facing really any degree. It just takes a lot of fuel. Whichever you need. I can probably deactivate SAS. No need for it. Hey, look, there goes our booster. See you later, bro. It's falling so much faster because it's not tilting all over the place and it doesn't have all of that drag. So much weight. It immediately decelerated it, halted it, and then started to plummet back towards the ground. Jettison that because we don't need it. Oh my god, I didn't realize how fast we're going still. That's some sketchy shit. That's exactly how that should work for the moment. Because we're going 100 meters per second. We released our flying carpet, apparently. I was going for the Twilight Zone, and somehow I pulled that out. I did indeed almost get hit by the stage, but I had to stage quickly because we were going to lose speed. Oh, bueno. Let's just accelerate time so I don't have to wait for this, but that's cool. We got probably like 100, 200 grand for that. Now we just need to do the hammer booster one, the radial decoupler one, and we can see what happens. You know, we have so much money in radial decouplers now, we could try to make a stupid booster. Like, have multiple radials going out and have, like, start at 100%, then go to 90, then 80, then 70, and just have a stupid amount of boosters around us. It'd be kind of interesting to see what happens. Worst case scenario, it doesn't take off, right? Best case scenario, we send Jebediah into deep space. Almost down. We could probably get some science. We can. Let's grab that. Log temperature. Might as well while I'm here. Any atmospheric stuff? Nope. Do you have anything to report while you're down this? Look, clouds! I'll take it. I'm pretty sure you've already told me that before, but I'll take it. 3, 2, 1. Plip. And some more data. Log pressure data, log temperature data, because we're on the ground. Recover. I assume, judging by the chat, tonight is not nearly as active as last night was. Wait, are you serious? Apparently there's still 11 people watching. There's no way. It's so silent. Well, if there are 11 people watching, well, I thank you for being here. That's a little crazy. We almost have $1 million. Alright. Let's upgrade some stuff. We can't upgrade that yet. We can upgrade that. Unlimited weight! Imagine that KSP does releasing a mobile version of the game. Oh, the devs releasing a mobile version of the game. Well, it would break almost every phone, except for the newest ones with like 8-core processors and 16 gigabytes of RAM and shit. But who knows? Mission control. I think they need to finish this version of the game first, considering it's still in pre-release. What do I need to do? Do I want to do parts testing still? I keep popping this open, closing it, popping it open, closing it. You know what? The misdirection in the... That's completely different wrong word, completely different wrong. Good job. Good job on grammar. That is a completely wrong word, but that's fine. The distractions are being caused by my want and need for weed. There is no need for weed, but it sounds cool. The need for weed. And need for weed too. I was gonna start coming up with clever titles like the Need for Speed series, but with Need for Weed, but I don't have the mental capabilities. Not right now. I am too tired today, and I want to smoke this weed, so I'll be right back. Test the decoupler at the launch site. Interesting, okay. Feel like that's gonna be explosive. But hey, to each their own. I'm kind of tempted. Let's take Orbit Earth. I want to see what happens. Make a shirt that there is always a need for weed. I really wanted to make shirts and jackets with the StonedGamers logo on them, because I personally would wear them to, like, conventions and stuff. But that'd be kind of weird for such a small YouTuber to have merchandise. So I don't think I'll do that. But not something, like, outrageous. Maybe in, like, a black t-shirt or a gray t-shirt, have a big old pot leaf on the front with the StonedGamers logo. But I don't know about, like, a hoodie or something. I think for a hoodie, it'd be almost reserved, like have the small stitched in StonedGamers logo or something. Let's try here. We're gonna call this the multi-stage of doom. If I can click on it. There we go. The multi-stage of doom. And see if we can make this thing work. So I have to do a little bit of a test real quick with a thumper engine. If it'll let me do it. Okay, that was weird. It kind of glitched out and then suddenly it wasn't clicked on anymore. Let me take heat shield. Like so. Take this thing. And then take this thing and put it down to 10% thrust. What happens at 10% thrust? Let's toss a parachute on here too. Or 2. Might as well toss 2. You heard the iPhone X processor is faster than the PS4 CPU? That's because the PS4 has GPUs in it rather than massive CPU. It runs off of GPU cores. It has a CPU in it, but its CPU is not the main processor. But okay. You don't want the future of smartphones to replace PCs and consoles? Well, that's gonna happen. But yeah, it's generally speaking, the iPhone X is a terrible thing to take in for an example. I personally am not an Apple fanboy anymore. I used to be. I used to really love Apple, but then Steve Jobs passed away and all their products started to turn to shit. Launch. But yeah, the mobile processors are expanding so much faster than normal processors are now. Well, that's interesting. Let me revert that to launch. It just pick up, throw into the air, toss on the ground. It's still interesting. How did you okay. I was like, how did you survive that? But I repaired, please stay stable for once. Oh, nope. Does it even? No, it doesn't have the thrust to get off the ground. Let me revert to vehicle assembly. This is obnoxious. We have got to get clamps because the Kraken is killing me, quite literally. So let's leave. Let me see if I have the amount of science needed. Truly, we need to upgrade our science, but we, like, for the love of God, we have got to have some form of stability. Oh, it costs 45. Oh. We could unlock science with that. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Maybe we'll go to, like, Antarctica or Greenland if we can't get orbit tonight. Oh, that hurts to do. Okay. Go. You agree you used to respect Apple, now you can't take them seriously nowadays? 100%, man. I don't understand what they're doing recently. They just are fucking up. Let me boop, that's a good word. Let's boop this up to 15 and see with some supports. Oh my god, I have struts. Struts, so important. By that, save and launch. They admit to ripping people off. Oh yeah, because supposedly the old iPhone batteries will explode. No, that's not true at all. They're just slowing down their old phones so you'd upgrade to their new phones. I have an old iPhone 4S. It still runs perfect. I love the thing. I loved the 4S when it came out. That was my bad. Staging. You survived. You are a fucking god in Kerbal. Or in... yeah, in Kerbal, man. Jebediah, how? How? You had something with a... you literally had a bomb blow up below you. Like, it is a container filled with liquid fuel or solid oxidizer and explosive. It blew up and you're alive. I don't understand. Okay, let's go back to launch and let me rechange my staging. 40 seconds of me going, how? How are you alive? You make no sense. All right, 15%. Is it enough to get this thing off the ground? No, so we need like 20%. I'm doing this for a reason. I'm trying to see exactly how much thrust we need, basically thrust weight, to get one of these things off the ground, plus a little extra weight. Save and launch. T. Revert flight launch. I looked at it and I was like, that's not right. Alright, let's do it anyways. I'm glad it's loading so fast. Flip these again. Do I have 2 Gs? Nope. I still have less than 2 Gs. We don't hit the ground as hard, but it's still hitting the ground. So we're going to need... Let's bump it up to like 30. Yeah, they have way too much money right now, and they screw all their consumers. But, I mean, hey. That's the way capitalism works. Somehow they're convincing everyone that their phone is the best, so they still are making massive amounts of money off it. I switched Samsung. Well, technically, I switched to LG first. After I got out of the Apple ecosystem, I switched to the LG Thrill, which was a 3D phone, like, fucking 8 years ago, which was cool. I had a 3D phone in my pocket, and everyone was freaking the fuck out about it. Then from there, I moved on to the Samsung S4, and then the S6, and now the S8 Note, because I wanted to get the big one. 30%. Wow, look at that descent. You have to think, there is no gimbal in this engine. How it is possibly staying upright is a miracle. Okay, so we need a little bit more than 30, and then we can start bumping it up from there. Sweet, I got my number. Now let's start doing some crazy shit. I'll put that off to the side. Let's say 35%, just to get a little bit of extra oomph. Grab some coupling. Let's put 2 of them here. Wonder how I want this to stage. I'm gonna have to do a lot of thinking here, which is not good, once again, for a stoner. Let's just put 2 of them on. Let's take these guys. Move them down a little bit. And then put their thrust to... shit. 45? I don't know how many stages we're gonna do. We'll just start with 45, and then we'll work our way out. Now, coupling, we want 2 there. 2 there. And 2 there. We're gonna start off like this, and we're gonna see what happens. Remember, I still have no control, so I'm gonna have to add wings to this somewhere. Or not. That we could just not have wings. That would be even better. Something like so. Something like so. And then I feel like that wasn't, yeah, it's not connected right. I'll fix it in a moment. Something like so. Those are way off. Looks like signal bars in your cell phone. They're so off. Something like that. Let's move them down. Like so. Okay. We've got a lovely brick that we're going to be trying to throw into the atmosphere and see how far we can get it. There's really no point in this just for me fucking around. These outer engines, we probably want to have... thrust down to what? Trying to think here. 50 maybe? And these guys want thrust down to like 65. We're gonna have a lot of extra 64. We're gonna have a lot of extra thrust. This has to be the same. We have to hit it for 64. Alright, there we go. Let's just see what the hell this does, because I have a feeling it's going to be an amazing explosion. Especially considering how it's a brick. Don't forget the struts. I have struts. I forgot I had struts again. Thank you. We're just going to strut the brick together like an actual brick, because why not? And then from here to here. And then from here to here. And here to here. That strut doesn't want to work. Let's say from there to there. There to there. And there to there. Oh, it's an amazing brick. Alright, so we're going to want all of these to go off at once, which is going to be amazing. If nothing else, this is going to be a fireball. It's totally stupid. Like, don't do this. This is another what not to do with Kerbal. So the outer ones I need to have detached first. So those two and those two, let's have detached first. Followed by those two. And then those two, and then that one last. Okay, let's see what happens with this ridiculous brick. Launch. Don't forget the struts, but then again, who am I to tell you? No, I'm gonna add struts. What's up, Mr. Pig? We're just having some fun. Is it gonna blow up? Oh, actually, no, I hit the ground and it was very stable. Well, have fun, Jebediah. 2 G's of force, so I did do the math right. Now, is it going to turn into a spiraling front flip machine of doom? Possibly. I can't angle into the atmosphere. That's a terrible thing to do right now. Oh, the G-forces are intense. What a rocket. 300. It looks like a firework mortar set. Yeah, you know. And just strap Jebediah to the top. $500. Believe it or not, this isn't doing that bad. The flying brick. Yep. Maybe that's what we'll rename it to. $900. Holy shit, look at the G-force. Holy shit. There's the first stage gone. Can I start pulling this thing like into an orbit? Go, baby, go. I cannot believe that we made a flying brick. And it works. Like, what? That's awesome. That's so great. Not only did we get orbit, like, we got a good... well, in orbit. We got a good lofted trajectory. Look at that. And we still have some time left. Wow. That's awesome. Hold on. Let's revert flight. I have a few modifications I want to make. Revert to vehicle assembly. This is crazy how well this works. We just flew a fucking brick into space. This is how they should do it. Alright, well, technically that is 9 engines. We should call it the Falcon 9. Alright, let's see here. We need to fiddle with the thrust. So let's bring the thrust on these guys down to like 60%. 59.5. Got it. 59.5. 59.5. This I need to have down at like 45 maybe. And then these guys, let me make sure I'm clicked on the right one. Yeah, these guys I need to have up to 40 maybe. I'm just barely dropping those down. And the last one, that little guy, I want to have activate after we stage. We'll see if we still have enough thrust to make this thing go into the air. And if we do, this is where it's going to get a little bit more fun. Science. Fuck, I don't have one. Okay, well, let's just toss some extra science on there. Don't put the vehicle on the piece that doesn't exist. Put the piece that doesn't exist on the vehicle. One or two of these guys, maybe. We'll just put one, because we're going to get into deep space. And then one of these guys. We're going to do something with this craft. Like so. One of these guys over here, like so. Not that they're going to be that useful, but I'll take them. And now save and launch. Maybe out of the ordinary is what you need. Maybe, Buckwild, maybe, man. I cannot believe that worked. That's insane. T, let's try this again. It still has almost 2 Gs of thrust, even though I took so much out. And we don't even have one of the engines running. Oh my god. This thing is awesome. Now, will it become a front flip machine now that it's trying to lug so much weight up, though? That's where we're going to have an issue. And I also believe we should pull north this time so that we might be able to come down on Greenland. I don't know why. Canada or Greenland. We're coming for you. Oh, I can't control that. That's a tilt that Jebediah is not able to control. We're going south. Alright, well, that's not my choice, but I guess we're doing it. Let's hope the brick starts to autocorrect in a moment. I don't think it will. I think we just have that permanent angle now. Interesting. We'll just keep going exactly like we did last time. It only works because of Jebediah, the flying brick mechanic. Interesting. First, it's auto-correcting. First group is out. Detach. I can't believe this is an auto-correcting rocket. Somehow, I guess it's because it's longer than it is wider. Then, yeah, I guess that's it. It's longer than it is depth or width-wise, so it's able to auto-correct. Yeah, we've definitely got into space again, so let's just do this amazingness. And see where this thing takes us. Go, Jebby, go! Our speed is coming down pretty quick, but it should start to go up after our fuel goes down. It's because I'm also changing our orbit. 237 is not too shabby. I might bring us up a little bit, just, yeah, right about there. Hit F. We are now in space. Would you look at that? Now, how far north will we go? I can't believe the flying brick actually works. We did a little bit of a corkscrew ascent there, but that's fine. Hey, our speed's already starting to go up again. We still have a lot of fuel. 2,000. Over 2/3 of a tank. As it goes out, let's see where we end up. This is crazy. It's a mini version of the Falcon Heavy. Oh, you mean at that moment with the 3 boosters? Yeah. A very, very mini version. I wonder what our speed will get up to with this. Because we're still pulling 2 Gs, and we've probably got like a minute or so of fuel left. Our G-force will actually start to increase as our fuel runs out. This is not too shabby. Jebediah, bro, you are manning at a very important space flight here. All of it's slowing down because it's hit the atmosphere, except for that one, which is accelerating. Interesting. We're already halfway up. The United States, that is. Cool. We might hit Canada. That's further than we've ever got in our actual career mode before this. We are already beating our other career mode just because we upgraded the money income. We're still at the same level scientifically, but yeah, we've now upgraded. Look at that. We've almost made it to Canada. I say almost. We're still like, what is that, 600 miles short? Depending. The future of rocketry. Very true, Christian. Very true. So, we've got to continue trying this, right? Let's revert flight, revert to vehicle assembly. I can't believe this thing actually works. It's crazy. Well, we have to keep going. We have to make it bigger. Okay, so let's go 3. Get doubles. Oh, it doesn't want to do it. Can I hold shift? Yeah. Tiny increments. It's as close to the center as I can get. Alt. Shift. Like so. Alt. And that one pretty much automatically lines up. Sweet. Now let's take the engines, thumpers. We're gonna just fuck around for the rest of the stream and have fun. Will we kill Jeb or not? Make sure the top is semi-lined up. That's good enough for me. And then this one. Good enough for me. Now strut the crap out of it. Can't believe that strut worked, but I'll take it. The Flying Brick 2.0. And now we have to turn it sideways. Shit. Do it more stage, some boosters fire later. I am gonna start doing that, Stefan. And welcome to the stream. I'm just having fun, man. I was gonna make it where they all fire, but have limited thrust, so I might limit the thrust more, so we're not just lugging big weighted objects up, where they're all producing some form of thrust to help, but I don't know if I can do that level of math, and it'd be a lot of estimation. So, instead, we're just gonna fuck around and see what happens. We want to match the outermost one, so something like that. And then let's do another like so, and another like so. Another like so. Love how we're still not over parts or weight. Name it Brickle Brick. Brickle Brick. Nice. Thumpers. If nothing else, this thing's gonna be amazing to watch take off. because it's literally a brick. We are flying a building into the air. Try to get this lined. I'm holding shift, but it does not like me right now. It's doing very large increments of change. That works good enough for me. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. It's so hard to control. Even with holding shift, it does not want to go where I want it to. Okay, so let's just put it there. Put this right like so. Oh, the staging for this is gonna be such a bitch. Alright, let's put it like so. Now, holy fuck. Let's put some struts on this amazingness. This amazingness. This thing that's gonna explode immediately. And then I'm going to have to edit the fuel, and then I'm going to have to edit the staging. After that, we'll see if this thing flies. The brick 2.0. See, the problem we're going to have now is our width and our depth are the same as our length, so we're not going to be auto-correcting anymore. We're going to probably be a front flip machine, which is going to be interesting. That's a weird ass strut. I have to admit, I have to fix that. My OCD would kill me. Up and down, like a little bit, is fine, but that was just weird. Okay. It might get into orbit. I don't know. Okay, so we have the center one not even turning on until the end. We have these guys. Oh my god. So we're gonna start from the top. Start from the top, work our way down. So we have these two. The last two to decouple are those two. So what are their throttle? 40%. And it goes to 45. And then it goes to 59. What would the next staging here be? We probably want these guys to go last. So let's put these to... Oh man, this is going to be complex. I want these to be at like 72. These are at, no, 60 something. These are, oh yeah, we want them to be at like 62. 62.5, and then we'll do these at 62.5. And then we'll do these to maybe... Oh, there's so many of them. There's so many of them that I'm going to have to stage off separately. Oh my god, it's breaking my brain. Let's do these to 75. If I could find it. You know what? Yeah, 75.5. And then we have to wrap that all the way around. Is that the... Yes. 75.5. And then this one is already 75.5. That one's already... No. This one's already 75. Okay, cool. Now these guys I want to have it like 77. Oop. 77. And the final ones I want to have at like 80. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Oh, I'm missing some struts. This is audible. This is gonna be interesting. Staging's the last. Now it looks like a box of beer cans. Now it looks like it's death waiting to happen. So we want all of these boosters to still go off at once. So that's going to be one thing that I can just kind of get out of my vision. Look at all of these rockets. This is going to be crazy. Okay, so this is the first stage. All those turn on at the same time. Now, what do I want to have go first? Those two and those two? Sure, that's perfect. Now, next I want to have the 79, the 77s go out. Which, oops, those guys go in here too. The 77s are not those. Those are 75s. 75, 75, and DD. No, those are 77s. Wait, what? Those are... Oh, they're all mixed up. Great. So those are 80s. 80s and 80s combined with 80s and... No, all the 80s are fine. Now, those are 70s and... Those are a different level. So let's move those down. Next. This is going to take so much back and forth. These guys are 77s, right? Yes, 77s. Do I have any other 77s? 77s. Any other 70s? 77s. These? Yes. Okay, so those I need to have down here with these guys. No, with yes. With these guys. Those are 77s and 77s. Now these are 75s, I believe. So I need to have 75s with them. Where is your partner? Right, you. And then these guys will go. And then those guys will go. And then what is that? Yes. Okay, let's see. Save and see if this amazingness cough is gonna get off the ground. Just for shits and giggles. It's not like it's really gonna help. But let's put these guys on here. Our box has wings. Uh-oh. We need to be careful, it could fly. Save and launch. It should have a bowl. It will help me think. I don't know if it'll help me with this, Matt, but if this thing flies, I will 100% smoke a bowl. Will the Kraken annihilate us when it hits the pad? Who knows? No, actually, it's really stable. Once again, I can't believe how stable this thing is. Well, Godspeed, Jeb. You have over 2 G's of force, so I'm going too fast. That's cool. Once we break the sound barrier, these things are useless, so we'll see what happens. Oh my crazy, good job. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh my crazy, as I was about to say. Wow! I think I could bring the amount of fuel I use down on all of the boosters. Just saying. I could bring everything down by like 5 to 10%, and I bet it would last a lot longer. Holy shit. 500 meters per second. 600 meters per second. We're pulling almost 5 G's of force, and we're only 13,000 feet up, or 13,000 meters up. Jeb knows the way. Well, somehow Jeb is keeping this thing alive, so clearly he does. We're over 5 G's of force. But we're now getting out of the atmosphere, so we just passed through max Q, if it were. I think our first fuel in... yes, they have. I couldn't even tell that they were running out. My bad. Yup. We're still flying. Somehow, this thing is working. Wow. Jeb's got this, don't worry, Stoned. I'm not worrying, I'm astounded. I can't believe this is still working. And we almost got the fuel perfect for that stage right there. This one I need to bump up a little bit. I cannot believe that just worked. How far are we going to get? We got a whole lot more altitude, that's for sure, because I couldn't turn the damn thing. We were going too fast. Holy crap, that worked. I needed like alarms for my staging because I couldn't tell they were going out. We had so much fuel that I couldn't tell that some engines were burning out. I can't believe that fucking worked. And we're already accelerating again. Holy bejesus. If this shit gets to orbit, you'll be so happy. I can't believe we can do stupid shit like this. We're definitely not going to get to orbit, but I can't believe that it got as far as it did. You know nothing of this game, but you made it look awesome? Well, Matt, this game is fucking awesome, I have to admit. If you can spare an extra 30 bucks, it is definitely worth it. The vanilla version of the game is pretty easy to beat, and you can get the grasp of everything. After you do that, you can mod the crap out of it, like I've done. You can see the full mod list in the description. We've got a crap ton of mods, and it's a lot more fun, that's for sure. It makes it more realistic, which is what is even funnier, because this could actually get to this altitude in real life. How the hell you could make this? No idea. It just proves how strong struts are. This thing is better than any rocket we have ever made in our other career mode. It's so funny. Look at that. We're now in Canada. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I feel like we should land and get some science in Canada, right? In your opinion, the game should award me with an achievement because of top-notch rocket science? I don't know about that. I can't believe that thing worked. We got to 4,000 meters per second. Stoned has to run SpaceX? No, absolutely not. There are so many very intelligent people that work there. What I think is funny is I just have the barest grasp of trajectories and physics and stuff like that, and that's how I can get up into the atmosphere this easy, even with a brick. I don't understand how we did that. This is the new quick travel to Canada, apparently. And now we come back down into the atmosphere. I time warped us a little bit because fuck that shit. I can't believe how fast we got. And we're all the way in Canada, yo! Do we have multiple? Nope, but we can get science galore. So after we slow down, we're coming in at about 30 degrees, which is a little bit steep, but it's not too shabby. We'll definitely be able to slow down. Sorry, Jeb. It's gonna be a little spicy for a second. But you're all good, bro. The science in Canada, eh? Yup. Where are we in Canada specifically? Canada has like 10 provinces, right? Aren't we in like... Nova Scotia's further over there, isn't it? It's the small islands. I have no idea where this is. I am not a Canadian. I wish, but I have too many African tortoises. I can't move up to Canada. I have to stay in Texas where I belong. Hey, that's Canada. Please don't land on my house. Hey, Fabian, tell me, or Fabian, sorry. Dude, I swear I'm going to switch it back and forth. Let me know, where am I? Which province am I in? I could look it up, but, I mean, if you're a Canadian, that's a lot easier. Drogue chutes, activate. And now, release the heat shield. See you later, bro. Come on down. Everything's blinking new, right? Nope, actually it stopped. Weird. Wonder if it'll give us new science whenever we land. All slowed down for a perfect landing. There's our shadow over there. That's pretty fucking cool. If we can get some science for this, I'm totally gonna do it. If not, we're gonna revert and fiddle around a little bit with our fuel. Because we don't... Cool, we can get science. We don't need to be pulling 5 Gs going out of the atmosphere. That's a little redonkulous. Keep experiment. Sure, get a crew report. How do you like Canada? Time to wait for the recovery trucks. It's gonna be a long time, bro. What's the temperature here? Collected and recorded the temperature data from the environment. Well, apparently there's some, but not much. What about the barometric pressure? Still not telling me anything interesting. Okay, well, I'll call it. Can I... EVA? Yeah, I can. Let go. EVA report. Oh, I can take that too. Can I set a flag? I can't set a flag at my level? Oh, that's dumb. I was gonna put a flag and be like, Canada, eh? You're gonna call this mission a success. High five, Stoned. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me board and recover. We got science, eh? Gonna have to go pour some maple syrup in the snow and eat it. People are gonna think I'm crazy because they're gonna think I'm making fun of Canadians, but that's actually a thing. Like that's not me being weird. I've had 2 Canadians tell me they've done that. That and milk in bags. Oh my god. You guys, do you ever buy your milk in a bag? You can in Canada. Vehicle assembly building. So everything is plains? Apparently, Toka, we weren't far enough north to get winter. To get snow. Let's start fidangling with this. So our inner rocket has to be bumped up just a little bit. Let's bump it to like 37 thrust. Now the outer one's 45. Is 45 the lowest? No. Let's bring this to like 38. Let's bring that to like 42. Actually, let's bring this back up to 40. All good. And then these guys are the corners, which have to be 59.5. Let's bring them down to like 50. 50. 50. And then these are 62.5, so let's bring them down to like 60. Actually, let's bring them down to like 57.5. Crap. So now we have the 75.5. I'll bring those down to 70s. 70.5, sure, why not? 70.5. And then these guys I need to bring to like 72 or 3. I'll go with 73. 73. Right, like so. And then final outward ones we'll bring down to 77. Now, theoretically, unless I really fuck that up, that'll help us. Now, how much? Who knows? Make the brick aerodynamic. Funny enough, we don't have nose cones yet, I don't think. What is the craziest thing that I've done in this game? I don't know. This would be up there. This would probably be in the top, like, 5 or 10. But who knows? Greetings from Latin America. Use the translator to understand. Well, greetings? T and 3, 2, 1, flying brick, engage! We still have over 2 Gs of force, so I could have brought that fuel down a lot more. Mainly on the outer engines, but we'll see what happens. Can I just barely tap up? Will it let me guide this thing just a little bit north? I don't think so. In fact, it definitely won't. It does not want to let me move this thing. Interesting. Alright, well these guys are going to be the first to go. So let's right click on them. Our G-force is still way too high. We'll wait on them. Still can't angle. Our brick does not want to angle, and I'm about to release our fins, so there goes all of our control. Oh wait, these don't have control. I'm an idiot. That's probably why we can't angle. 3, 2, 1, release. Release. Or not. It was out of fuel. Release. There we go. All good, all good. Just hold it north, see what happens. Detach. Oh, that was cool looking. Speed is continuing up. And now those are gone. Now this thing's gone. Crap. I didn't bring up the fuel enough, but let's see what happens. There it goes. It's already accelerating again, so we're accelerating the whole time. Our speed last time, our max speed was at 4,000 meters per second. Let's see if we beat it. I should have brought my outer stages fuel down even more. I don't think I need them to be at like 70%. I think I still only need like 60 or so. And I also need some form of tail wings maybe, so that we can actually control where we're going. Oh, I should have gone south rather than north this time, because we already got signs from up north. I should make some sort of plane again? Alright, Matt. Why not? After this, after we're done flying this... In fact, I need to smoke another bowl, too, because you told me to smoke a bowl after that, and I didn't. I apologize. I'm so sorry I'm not intoxicated enough for all of you. Though weed is a weird thing to use the term intoxicated for, but... I'm not stupid enough. Give me a second. We'll see how high and how far we can get this thing to go, because I am curious. I have a feeling we could get this rocket to go to orbit if I fadangle it a little bit more. Because we have plenty of Delta V, that's for sure. My phone is doing some weird shit. Hold on, I have a friend texting me. I hope I'm not too late on this. All good. I have somebody asking if they could borrow a nug or so, because they ran out of weed. He's the one who's been helping me get weed for the past few weeks, so hell yeah, I'll give him a thing. Elong is probably secretly watching this and working. I doubt it. And look at that! We got more speed than we did last time. We got 150 more meters per second just by taking a little bit of that, a little bit of that thrust out. And we were still way too fast. That's cool. How much further did it get us? We are almost into, where is that? I'm so bad with geography. I swear to God, I need to put a map up just so that I can learn everything. I know where Cuba, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico are now. But I feel like I need to understand everything. What's hilarious, and Fabian, you're going to facepalm. When I grew up, I was learning U.S. history, and we briefly, very briefly, mentioned Canada. And it mentioned how many territories there were in Canada. And for my entire adult life, I thought there were 4 territories in Canada. There are 10. In my United States history book, it shows 4 territories, and then above them it says, the North. And it is totally inaccurate. That is not at all how Canada is now, but that's kind of funny. I learned early on in my life that Canada only had 4 provinces, and then the uninhabitable North. And that is totally not true at all. Alright, I'm gonna smoke a bowl and be right back. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna have to put my phone to vibrate, so I apologize everyone for... Oh, it's already there. For the buzzing that you may hear for the rest of the stream. Should we try to see if we get any more science from this? Just for shits and giggles. Oops, speaking of vibrations. Hold on, text message. He's asking me how much I want to be paid for a couple of nugs. Nothing. Don't fucking pay me for it. He's like, how much you want for it? I was like, nothing. Just toss me a few nugs whenever you re-up. What the fuck? You don't have to pay me like 20 bucks a gram or some shit. You're the one who's helping me buy ounces of weed. Why? I'm not gonna be that dick. That'd be hilarious. Alright, let's time accelerate. Back into Canada we go. That's some funny shit. The North, where the wild Eskimo roam free and woolly mammoths still wander the earth. Yep, because apparently there are still woolly mammoths in Canada. You have a hookah that can hold half an ounce, but it comes out when there are more people. I bet, man. That talk about a waste of weed if you're doing that on your own. That or every hit you'd have would almost be a half-burned hit, which would suck. Down we come. 15 G's of force. And Sasquatch is in Canada too. See, that one, depending on who you ask, may be possible. It's funny, there are a lot of reports about Sasquatch and Yetis and all those shit all across the world. I'm not so certain on that one. Like, we are still discovering new species every day, but a massive fucking ape that's like 9 to 10 feet tall, it'd be really hard to not find one of those. Like, I don't know. I'm a skeptic, but at the same time, I could totally see how it's possible. You'll give me a ton of weed and you'll pay me $1 million. Wait, what? $1 million for a ton of weed? That doesn't make sense. That's some expensive ass weed. It's like really expensive ass weed. Drogue shoots. Do I get any science from coming down in Canada? No. Alright, let's just release everything. Fully time accelerate. Go, baby, go. Where's the shadow? Can't tell. I might be too high off the ground. It's a good possibility. I think we're still about 700 meters off the ground. But there it is. I'm looking anyways. You believe in Sasquatch? See, for me, it's back and forth. I can see how it's totally possible that there's something that we could have not discovered, but it's very weird for something that large to not be discovered. Like, at that point, it's possibly an intelligent ape, but I don't know if that's possible, or that goes into conspiracy theories galore. But I have no idea. It's very strange. Sasquatch is a strange thing. We get no science from this. Fun. Alright, let's revert to vehicle assembly. We'll save this thing, and in the next stream we'll continue fucking around with it. Until then, let's make a space plane, because apparently that's going to be more entertaining. Save and leave. Let's see here. First things first, upgrade that, because we're going to want to. And then spaceplane hangar, we probably don't want to upgrade just yet. Ooh, we should probably go see... Ah, crap. Hold on. Half of your class has dropped out and you want to know... Wait, I'm so confused. Has dropped out and you want to know what they think the rest of their life will be like? They have no diplomas, no GED, and are all actual dummers. Then who knows? Who friggin' knows? I mean, you can have that. You can have no diploma, no GED, be dumb, and still be the happiest person in the world. You just have to find something that makes you happy. So who knows? I give them 100% credit if they find it. So we don't have enough science, unfortunately, to unlock the basic science thing. And we definitely don't have enough for aviation, which is what we need to make more space planes. So how do we want to do this? Unfortunately, we're going to have to send this rocket up a bit more so we can get more science. Maybe, let me fiddle with the rocket one more time. We'll do one more brick launch. In fact, I think I'm going to smoke another bowl while we launch this brick one more time. Launch this brick one more time. If you can watch Discovering Bigfoot, it shows the best recorded evidence of Bigfoot you'll ever find. Badass man, hello. Welcome to the stream. You seen a show called Finding Bigfoot and they're yelling and smacking two sticks together and explaining how it hunts? Yeah, see, Buck Wild and Stevie are talking about different shows, but are of vastly different context, and that's hilarious. Okay, so let's open up the brick. You can be a fairly successful as a security researcher engineer with some basic free certification tests. Very true. And welcome to the stream. Indeed, I've graduated from, not college, from high school, but I will not pay $40,000 for a piece of paper from college, and I run my own business. This year I made a very good salary, and next year I'm going to make double what I made this year. So this year I'm going to make double what I made last year because it's now 2018. You get the gist. So I'm doing good. Multi-stage of doom, 110 parts, god damn. Alright, so let's bring out some of this thrust, and we also want to potentially use... Oh, I do have nose cones. Oh, that's interesting. Let's double up on those and just start stacking nose cones galore. Like so. I can't believe how many fucking rockets there are here. We have 24 rockets going off on our first stage. What the fuck? Okay, so let's get these down to like 72, I'll say. 72 on all these. I'm bringing them down even more than we had last time. Because we're still way too high on the G-force. And then these guys I'll bring down to like 68. And then these guys I need to bring down... Shit, I need to bring those down a lot to like... Crap. Crap. Hold on. Which one of these stage first? Okay, so those stage first. These need to run out of fuel fast, so I need these to be less. Let's say 63. Oh, this isn't good to be messing around with while I'm so stoned. And this one to 63. I'm dropping it almost 10%. That's 68. What are these? 50. I'll move them down to 53. I'll say. And then... Yeah. We'll see if that works. 72, 72. Okay. This is going to be interesting. 53, 53. Save. Why no engineer redux? Because I have fun without it. But welcome to the stream. It's been so long since you watched KSP. Well, welcome to the stream, man, and have fun with all the stupid stuff that I do. Oh! Totally worth watching the explosion for that. Is that it? Is it just... Oh, nope. There we go. I was waiting on it. I was like, that should have been a lot more dramatic. I don't know why the Kraken decided to kill us now, but that's hilarious. Okay, revert to launch. Is it gonna jump? Nope, this time it's perfectly fine. Kraken is happy with it this time. Okay. Jebediah, have fun, bro. 3, 2, 1. We need to go south this time. You still have 2 G's of force, and I brought you down almost 20% at this point. Holy crap. You came at the best part. You did indeed, Timber Bunny. As we do some stupid shit. So I'm trying to pull just the barest amount possible south, which is why you can see a lot of the nose cones. Okay. When are these run? These are our indication of when we need to be careful. So I need to pay more attention to staging than turning. But we're doing good. We're able to turn this time around. We're going south. Go, buddy, go. Poor Jeb is dead by now with them G's. Hell yeah, he is. But he's just sitting there like a boss. He doesn't give a shit. Stage. Oh, stage. Stage. Oh, shit. Stage. Oh, shit. Stage. And keep burning, Jeb. Burn like your life depends on it, bro. Yeah, we're going to the Bahamas. Or actually, we're going to Cuba. The Bahamas, you can look out your left window and see the... Detach and final... Sweet. Sea struts, what are those? Funny enough, Timber, I reset the career today. We reset the career so that I can make a stupid amount of money. Nothing else. It's still the same career, except that we make a stupid amount of money so we don't get stagnant anymore. And we're able to make this stupidity just for fun, which is great. What a rocket. Hell yeah, it is. Let's see what our speed gets up to this time around. You've been stuck spinning around Kerbin for an hour. You're slowly using your altitude. Holy shit, man. Talk about air braking. And what's up, Smidget? Go, Jebby, go. Have about, I don't know, 40% of your tank left or so? Something like that. Yeah, it seemed to pick things up a lot, Timber. It seemed like it was a good idea to just reset the career, because it would have taken us thousands of hours to get anywhere. I would have had to do so many tourism missions, because we were making money, just stupid slow. And now we don't even have to worry about it. In fact, I cranked it up a little bit too much, but I'm not going to worry. I am indeed in space. What's up, Fun Bun? Feel like you just came back. Wait, so you're watching and playing at the same time? You must be a wizard or something. No, I'm good. In fact, I've frequently fucked things up because I'm reading chat. We got nearly 5,000 meters per second. Look at that. We're going to South America, man! That's awesome! I am stoked. Like, with this stupid rocket, we have so much money to fiddle around. Like, look how many stages are going to come crashing back down. That's hilarious. But we have so much money now. We can do the stupid stuff like this, and it actually works! I'm so happy. Actually, Toka, I don't have this in windowed mode. I have a second monitor, which is why it's also hard for me to read, because my second monitor is high definition, 1600 by 900 resolution, like 1080p bullshit. Well, it's not 1080p, but it's, yeah. It's 16 by 9, and it's kind of far away from me. It's about 4 feet away, and try to read small text on your monitor from 4 feet away. That's why I have trouble reading names and stuff like that. During the, or on chat. During the chat, good job. During the stream on chat. Awesome launch, hell yeah, Buckwild. And in fact, we're going to be able to land this thing, theoretically, and get some science. This is going to be a spicy re-entry. Hell yeah, let's go get Jeb a Brazilian friend. Very true, Toka. 3K more and we are in orbit. And we haven't done anything to this rocket. We've just been messing with the fuel amounts. And we can bring it down even more because we're still going way too far. Wonder if we could get all the way to Antarctica. We are still not in the atmosphere yet. You know what? I'm going to grab the science while I'm up here. 8.1. 6.5. 9.7. Anything you want to tell me while you're up here? Almost in space, but not quite. Well, you just came out of space, bro. I don't know if you need to adjust your contacts or something. Can you angle it and make it landfall, or is it too far? Unfortunately, it's going to be a little too far. We're going to hit water. Originally, we were going to hit land, but because we're hitting the atmosphere, it's bringing it further and further in. Close, but no cigar. Oh my god, things are blowing up. Well, there goes our goo. And we survived. I should probably push that goo further into the capsule next time. Because it's only because it was hitting the atmosphere. Everything else is perfectly fine. Hello, land. It's weird that you're so bright. It's almost like there's snow over there. I'm pretty sure there's not snow right there. That's like the equator. Time accelerate a bit so that we don't have to worry about it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. To be honest, Kerbal Space Program in 1440 is nice with a shit ton of mods. Only downside is if you try to do a surround setup, it looks weird. I get that, man. A lot of games look weird if you try to do a surround setup. I had a 3-monitor setup, and I was trying to use like Need for Speed and stuff like that with it. It worked, but they stretched and pixelated the side monitors, which frustrated the hell out of me, especially because I had the graphics power to power them fully. So I don't know. It seems like a lot of game manufacturers don't, or game devs and third-party devs don't really think about the multi-monitor setups. All of that Brazilian snow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, there's no way there's snow there. Recover! We got some science at the very least. Well, it's the mountain range of South America, not South American, but yeah. All bueno. We have 43 science, which is unfortunately not enough. Well, let's tinker with the rocket one more time. Let's launch this rocket one more time and smoke one more bowl. Forgot a whole word there because I'm a little distracted. And smoke one more bowl. It's the best way you can have lyrics, right? Just to have like a 1.5 pause in between your lyrics. It totally flows. There's Alright, I'm good. Time to smoke. Be right back. Buck Wild, if you'd like to smoke with me, please do so, man. I need to get a new lighter. This one's almost out. I'm sorry, Matt. I can't do the plane yet. I don't have the science to do the parts for it. Oh, goodness me. It works for Adele. Ooh, throwing shade. Give me a moment. Try to wipe the resin off my lips, as disgusting as that sounds. My bong is too good in the sense that it burns weed too fast. It makes it stupid resiny. Okay, so let's take these outer engines. Actually, I think we should start from the inside again. 50, let's bring that down to like 44. Right here, bring that down to 44. Bring this down to, sure, 47. 47. 68 will turn to 63 because that was the whole change there. 68 to 63, and now 63 will be changed to what? Oh my god. Wow, those are actually really high still. 63 I think is going to go down to 53. 53. And then the centers need to, they're still at 47. These guys need to come down to like 55. Like so. And then these guys, I guess we can bring down to 60. We'll see if we still have the same amount of thrust. 2 Gs of acceleration is more than we need. Hello, Janessa! Welcome to the stream as we just try to send a brick into space, and it's working. Slowly but surely, we are actually getting a brick into space. Timber Bunny, my bong is too good, StonedGamers. It is, it truly is. I need to buy a new one that's not as good. If that makes any sense. One that doesn't have as much airflow, because it burns weed too fast. I guess I inhale weed too fast. I don't want to say I'm too good of a sucker, because that has weird implications. 3, 2, 1, go. We still have 2 Gs of force, but it's a little bit under it this time. So I think that's good. Can we start pulling south immediately? We can. Go, buddy, go. I'm pulling back as far as I can, and it's really only SAS that's allowing me to do this. But I'm hoping we can get to like a 45-degree angle or so. Go, buddy, go. Oh, I should have changed. Oh, my. Damn it. I should have changed the mystery goo to push it further into the capsule. Unfortunately, it's still going to explode when we come in, because we're re-entering at such a speed now. Oh good, I keep getting messages on my phone and I keep checking it. Almost out of fuel for the first part. Our brick is successfully making it to space again. Just hold it right there for the moment, Jeb. While I actually, you know what? Let's just keep pulling. Fuck it. 2, 1, they're gone. Detach. And detach. Whoop, those still had a little bit of fuel in them. Detach. Those did too somehow. I think I missed the fuel marker. Like I must have set it up wrong where 2 of them still had fuel. My bad. Detach. Detach. Hit F. Detach. And detach. So, how fast are we going this time around? I think our maximum speed is like 5,200 meters per second with this rocket so far. This rocket looks wicked. I really like the way it stages. I am so surprised it works as well as it does. If we made it any wider than it is, it would be hard to make work, because at that point it'd want to turn sideways. But it's working somehow. So, I mean, I love this thing so far. The way we're draining fuel, we're making the weight stay almost like a pyramid, and our thrust is constant. So we're keeping it's naturally keeping in line. It's really cool. I like the way this rocket works. 3,000 meters per second. If I could accelerate, I would, but I want to see how far this will get us. Will we get even further down South America? I should have pushed further to this side, but we'll see. Could we potentially get to Antarctica? Which would take a long time. That would take like 6,000 or 7,000 meters per second, I'd assume, to get to that far down. I don't think we're going to get that fast. Reposition. We still have a third of a tank. Did we set a new record? Possibly. I don't know. We need about 1,000 more meters per second. What the hell is going on here? A lot of random shit, Joshua. Welcome to the stream. I just started a new career, and we're seeing how hard it is to get into orbit with a brick, quite literally. But I'm getting science while we're doing it so that I can advance our career. We haven't been to far south on South America. Did I say Latin America a second ago? That feels stupid. I'm pretty sure I said Latin America a second ago, and if not, I would know I was thinking it, and I'm going to call myself out for it, because that's just hilariously stupid. We're going to be hopefully landing somewhere in... Nope, unfortunately I don't think we're going to hit the ground. It says we are, but I highly doubt it. We're going to hit the water again. Fuck! It's not what I wanted. Can I get extra science while we're up here, then? Is anything blinking like crazy? Not really. In the name of science! Technically, you're brute forcing it, bro. Very true, Smidget. Very true. I'm brute forcing it in the most amazing way possible. We are finessing a brute force, if you will. So I don't think, I wasn't paying attention, but I don't think we hit a new high speed. So unfortunately, I need to figure this out. Revert flight. Revert to vehicle assembly. The brick continues! And I need to push the mystery goo further in, because we would have lost that either way, and we wouldn't have got science from it. So the brick continues. Let me run down here, grab this thingy, and try to push it inside our capsule to prevent it from exploding, if that makes sense. Try to get it away from the aerodynamic forces. Can it still open and function? It can. Cool. Well, with that, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? It'd be great if we could turn earlier, but I don't know if I want to. We could always add more rockets too for shits and giggles. I kind of want to, because our furthest out rockets are only 60, so we could totally add more and get all the way up to 100. We could also try to take a little bit more fuel out of these sides. How close are these sides? 40 and 40. That's why they're so close. I'm just wondering what the best bet of getting this thing all the way up is. Probably nothing. We should just keep what we're doing and try to hit land. You got Kerbals on Sandbox hurtling to either the moon or their unfortunate horrific death? Well, that sucks, man. Yeah, I'm on career mode, so I'm trying to make everything semi-worthwhile, even though this is stupid. I've been having fun with it. It stages really well. I love this rocket. I guess what we could do instead is try to go maybe west rather than east, north, or south, because we haven't got science from the other side of the United States or the other ocean yet. So maybe that would be, yeah, I think without fucking with this much more, because this thing is amazing. I love it too much. I don't want to fuck with it more. We could totally make it bigger and make it more obscene, but there's no reason to. Alright, so SAS activate. We're gonna try to pull to 270 degrees this time. Sure, let's just go. 3, 2, 1, go! We're gonna immediately start pulling to the left and see if I can get it to angle. Hell yeah, I can. Turn, you beach! I want you to go! It's actually doing some funky shit. I'm trying to pull it back down, but it does not want to come. Interesting. Now I have to fight it, because it's trying to go, south. But I guess it's fine, no matter what. Get ready, have to move my joystick over without fucking it up. Get ready for the first stage in a moment. You gotta love that we can make this thing fly. I know I keep saying that, but it's just so ridiculous. It's so amazing and ridiculous at the same time. Hey, we're gonna fly over Texas, theoretically. If we go straight west. You think this is how the Borg came to be? By me making a flying cube? Hey, now I'm starting to get control of it again. Look at that. It's starting to let me pull down. Which is what I want. I want it to keep going west, but I want it to pull down. Detach first stage. Detach second stage. Detach the next stage. Yeah, I have something fucked up there. I can't pull it back. Oh, this is interesting. Detach. Oh, that looked cool. Pull it up. Detach. Detach. And detach. Now, will we be able to get science from this side? Waves from Houston. Hello! Maybe instead of taking out fuel, reduce the engine's throttle whenever the nozzle is... That's what I've been doing, is reducing the throttle. I haven't been taking fuel out. I've been leaving all of the fuel in. That entire thing is full of fuel. All I've been doing is staging the throttle. The outers are using more throttle than the inners. What? The outers and inners. Good job. The outer ring are using a lot more fuel than the inner rings. So they need to be destaged quicker, and that's it. I'm just brute forcing this. They are all full of fuel. They just have different throttle amounts. The only one that's not activating whenever we take off is this one, and I want to use it for whenever we actually get into orbit, because we get one hell of a lofted orbit from those engines. You're all good, Timber. Now, how far are we going to get? We're almost going to reach Texas, the very southernmost tip of it. You have been doing some coloring videos? You don't know why, but just sitting there and coloring seems very cathartic. Nice. I bet you people will watch them. ASMR-like videos are very popular right now. If I could time accelerate, I would. It just doesn't let me whenever I'm under acceleration. Go, baby, go. 4,000 meters per second. Not great, but we do have one hell of a speed. You know what I could do is wait to use that until later on in our apoapse, and we turn it into much more of a elongated orbit, but that's cool. We are gonna land. I'm pretty sure that's in Mexico. Because it's like Mexico all the way up until you get to like the California line up there, and then some of the other states a little bit, but that's way more north than we are. I'm pretty sure that's Mexico. In fact, I think that's a popular tourist spot. I just don't know what it is. Those beaches there. Is that like Cabo and stuff? I have no idea. Ta-da! I can wave at myself. No problem, Janessa. It's always hard to start off, but, I mean, you're not going to get many views, but just do what you have fun with. And if you're having fun, that's great. That's why I keep going. Go for it. Cool. Well, let's accelerate just a bit. Too bad there's not, like, cities and stuff. They'd be really cool to watch. Wonder if we can see another launch station from up here, though. Like, theoretically, isn't there one down in... it's probably down there. You can see how there's some pixelation. But that's not Houston. That's... what? Yeah, that's over there in Louisiana. It's hard to tell from this perspective, because yeah, everything's pixelated, but... like, down here, there should be some form of command center, but I can't see it. I love how right over there, it looks like straight up there's... right there in line with the spacecraft right now. It looks like there's a... pixelated town. Houston would be the furthest most inward port on Texas, because that's why we have it. And it's way more north than we are. That's what I thought. It's that little spit up there. We're too far away to see anything, but that's cool. So where are we going to come landing? Maybe we're just going home because Squad was in Mexico City. Maybe. Jebediah just wants to see his buddies. Let me see if I can rotate this a bit. All good. No green lights yet. Oh, now we have some. Is it good science? 8.1. That's good science. It seems to be getting very cold now. I wonder why. Alright, let's come on back down. Hopefully we don't die. We're coming in at about 15 degrees, which is going to be a very hot re-entry. It drags it on for a lot longer. Are we going to land on land, or are we going to land on water? Probably land. Slow it on down. Oh, cool. There's actually hills and stuff. You can see them starting to generate in. Nice. As it's trying to retexture to look a little bit better. Now it's getting hot. Oh, don't burn up. Oh, something's burning. Please don't burn up. We're on fire. 4,015 G's, more G's than it can count. We're off the charts. Jebediah is just smiling and looking around because he's a boss. And we're starting to decelerate now. Our G-force should start coming down any moment. There we go. You could hear the change. Ta-da! Like magic. Now let's just keep flying. Not even close to the beaches. In fact, we're pretty high up in the mountains, so I'm kind of scared. When they activate, I'll activate the other chute. Oh, bueno. We made it! Now, are we going to get science from landing over here? Because this is a completely different biome. I would hope. Ever forget the parachutes? I have done that more than once. In fact, I believe I did it in yesterday's stream. Not yesterday's stream, the last stream. Yesterday, I streamed Zelda. We are going slow enough. Let's detach that. Goodbye. Boom! Because somehow they made it out of explosive materials. Sooner or later, we hit the ground. Where's my chateau? There it is. And plop. We made it. Any science? No science. Apparently this is too similar to Florida, so they don't give a flying fuck. Well, Jebediah, are you at least... Nope, you don't give a flying fuck either. Okay, so let's EVA. Can I get some science from you? Let go. Nothing. Damn you! Damn you, Jeb! You Jebby little fuck. Alright, let's recover vessel. Yay, we lived. Very true. Jebby, come back. Alright, 8.1. Hey, we have enough science now. Okay. With that amazingness, I think we're going to call it quits with one last little bit. We're going to make a small flying craft of some form. Who cares what form? Let's leave. Let me go grab some aerodynamic stuff. Actually, I take it back. It depends on what science we can get. I think we can get a science junior now, so it's going to really bug me. We can. Damn it. We really need the Sputnik stuff. We really need the antennas, and we really need Science Junior. But you want me to make a space plane. Don't forget soil samples if you're able to. I am not able to just yet, Timber, but I appreciate. Plane, I was gonna try to, Matt, but it hurts, bro. Okay. Alright, I did it. I can't look back now. I already spent the science and the money. Oh, that hurt. Alright, let's go in. Let's see if we can make a space plane. Like, literally a plane that we can take into space. That'd be kind of cool. And it'd be a great thing to end the stream with. Let's toss a cockpit on here. Of course we... Oh, God. I can... Ooh. We're gonna fly from the cockpit. Because I haven't been able to do that yet. Fuselage. Like so. Alt. That's probably good enough. Do I have any engines for this? Cock's fine. That's the best I've got. Good thing it's definitely gonna... Is this reignitable? No! Well, that's not fun. We're gonna have to make this a multi-stage. Do I have tail fins? I do. I know this is weird, but we need to have the control. Like so, and then we want to have something that prevents us from yawing all over the place. This won't help much, but it will prevent some. You have all full control. Let's put a little coxswain engine in here. Let's put a decoupler. Let's get another fuel fuselage. There we go. It didn't want to do that. We'll just go with 2 of them for now. Like so. Now let's put some massive fucking wings on this thing. Swept wings. Could we use swept wings on this? I think we could. Let's go for swept wings. Let's go for double the scale. Oh my god. This is going to be a little bit of a glider if I use it up like that. Yeah, that's just a little bit too big. Let me bring that scale down to like 150. That's better. Now let's... Sure, we'll leave them where they are. They're too far back. If they weren't swept, it'd be great. Can I rotate them a little bit so that they're not quite as swept? Perfect. And then move them up. All good. Now let's toss some control surfaces on here. Oh, these aren't going to want to work. Fun. Aha! Oh, this is so difficult to do with the keys. Well, let's do something like that. And then let's Alt. And then Alt. I don't know why it keeps going further and further down each one. Move those up. Or not. That's weird. Why you being beach? Why you be bitch? Does that semi-work? I'll take it. Now let's put a tail fin on here. Take one of them like so. And I'll call it. Let's put some wheels on this beach. We want it to be able to angle up, so let's put the wheels up like here. Oh, I need 2 of those. It would help if I... Oops. It'd help if I had 2 of these, right? You know, 2 wheels is always better. Let's do something like that. Yes, and then I can rotate them a little bit. All bueno, and now let's get these guys. Like so. Now you're gonna think I'm crazy, but these are gonna come in handy later. Move. There we go. Now, we have an ejection seat that has its own, like, control, which is pretty damn awesome. We have our back engine, which should get us into space, and we can glide down, theoretically. So, only thing left to do now is to test this. Shall we do this? Why you be bitch? Yep. Why you be bitch? That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're happy, Matt. I'm glad you like this little creation that I came up with. We'll call it the Matt Craft. Why not? It sounds like a beer. The Matt Craft beer. 9% IPA. Let's see here. With that, we might want to move these wheels down a little bit because they're a little high. If I move them down maybe one more, two more, that'll work. All right. Now let's save. Oh, you know what we don't have, unfortunately, are some bombs. We have to have some bombs. We have to be able to drop bombs, yo. Let's see. Can I do something like... I don't think I can. Oh, that's a thought. Oh, that's a really good thought. Could I, like... No, it's a bad idea. I was like, could I have them up here and then potentially drop them? But it's not a good idea. Could I lift the wings then? Lift. We might have to move them in now because they're gonna act funky. That's fine. Can I then take the radial decouplers? There we go. Radial decouplers. Let's put 2 of them. Let's put some little flea boosters. It doesn't want to work yet. Let me grab the decouplers. Or are those decouplers upside down? I think they might be. They are. Let me rotate those beaches. If I can even grab them. Uh-oh. Can I click on them? Okay, good. So I can click on them. Is there a way to delete them from here? Uh-oh. How do I hold you? I want to hold you tight. I can't. Uh-oh. This is bad. I can't click on the wings. Can I control Z? Yes! Oh, genius! Okay, now radial decouplers again. They just don't want to work. So let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I can't click on them at all. It won't let me. Okay, so that sucks. I can't put bombs on here, unfortunately. We can't drop bombs, man! Unless I put them on the top, which would be funky. So let's just control Z our plane back to the way it was. You might need an SAS unit on the front unit, or it's going to be bad. Does that not already have it? Reaction wheel's active. It does have a reaction wheel, which is pretty much the same thing. Alright, let's see if this works. Somebody who's a pilot. Jeb, sure, why not? You know what? Screw it. Valentina. It's your first flight. Let's do this. Save, and let's do this. Launch. Check all the centers, mass lift, thrust. Psh, who cares? Who cares about the important stuff like mass lift and thrust? I'm sure we have enough thrust. I don't think we're gonna have enough lift, but that if the Kraken doesn't annihilate us immediately. The wheels exploded. Can we revert, or is it just not like it? It might not like it from the way I position the wheels. Those wheels are real finicky. Wait for it. Yeah, those wheels just can't handle it. Revert to vehicle or spaceplane hangar. It's not bad. It's just we gotta do something about them. Oh! Oh! Pfft. You see the problem? I think I can see the problem. Wow. GG on me. Let's put these things in a little bit and then push them. Are they connected now? I think they are. We'll try that first. Save and launch. Zucchini for dinner? That's cool. Zucchini's always good. I really liked it, usually with a little bit of salt and pepper and maybe some cheese on top. Mmm, some good shit right there. That and fried okra. Oh, man. Nope, they still don't like me. Okay, so how do we want it? Those little wheels in back are trying. How do we want to do this, then? I'm tempted to see what the hell happens if we launch it without it, right? We have to see. Worst case scenario, it blows up, and it already blew up. So, let's do this. Sparks galore. Nice. What survived? Virtually nothing. You gotta love the collision effects, though. All those sparks. Okay, revert to spaceplane hangar. Just throw them on the wings? I could do that. I don't know if I want to. What I could do, though, is add other wheels, because obviously these aren't going to work. They don't like it. You know what, let me, just for shits and giggles, let me try one more time. Let me duplicate these. Let me put them on connected like so. Wow, they're upside down, because that's what you want with wheels. How do you make them connect normally? There they go. Okay, theoretically, those are going to explode, right? Let's just check, because I'm making sure that it is the mass that's destroying them rather than the way I had it intersecting. I think the reason they're like spring-loaded. And because I had them intersecting the body of the craft, it was exploding. Earlier you were talking about how the stream was, and now it's looking like one of the more popular ones in recent times. Dude, Fun Bun, yesterday we had 400 people watch me play Zelda. Well, it's doing some funky shit, but that's okay. We're bouncing. We got some hydraulics, yo! Throttle up. Activate. Try to steer it semi-straight. Pull up. Nice! It's a lovely craft. The problem is, we're not gonna have nearly enough kerosene to get, you know, to space. Well, we have to end the stream soon because I have somebody who needs to come over. So, I think we'll just do something drastic with this. I'm not certain what yet, but we'll figure it out. Okay, let's pull up. Let's fully accelerate, pull up, because this engine should allow us to do that. Gain altitude like a crazy person. Do a barrel, not a barrel, do a front flip. Woo! That's not what I was expecting to do, but hey, pull up. Will it do it? It will indeed. It is a nice glider. Okay, so let's keep pulling up. I wonder how well this thing will glide. Not well. It is now releasing. So let's detach and kick on our next engine. Alright, we have to somehow circle back and get this thing back to the... Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Oh no! Oh no! What a perfect ending. Well, we've got a nice little space plane that it does fly. It does get off the ground very easily, but we have virtually no fuel because we are using a rocket engine to get us into the air. But with that amazing crash landing, I think we're gonna call it quits for the stream. I have somebody who needs some weed, and I will be their savior tonight. So, hold on We will be back in this game maybe tomorrow. I think I'm going to play Zelda again tomorrow. Then Kerbal Space Program the next day after that. I think I'll just interchange between those two till I get bored and want to play Minecraft again. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. It has been a very, very good... the little bitty flyer that comes off, it's so amazing. But other than that, I think I'm going to call it quits here. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been pretty fun. It's been a short stream, but a fun one nonetheless. And we made a lot of fucking progress. We made over $1 million. We've got the same amount of progress that we had in the career mode before we started. We're golden. Like, this is great. This is exactly what we needed with the modded stream, so we're doing great. Past that, once again, see you all tomorrow.